Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm back. For those of you who wondered where I went to, I have been a busy girl. Saturday evening in LA, it's about 6, almost 6:25. Just wanted to come on and work on a couple of items with you. I thought I had made this little Jesus last year, and I thought it'd be cute to make it as a kit. And then I created this little guy earlier today because I thought, oh, this would be cute. Jesus is the reason, and then I'll do cookies for Santa. So this is what I'm going to work on. Hi, Joan. So first, let me tell you about, so the kit's going to include everything that you see here, which is the greenery, the little pine cone, the ribbon that we're going to decorate, the little Jesus is the reason, the stencil, the wood block, and the wood piece for the little Jesus, baby Jesus. And then this kit will also have the same thing, cookies for Santa. And I wanted to offer 2 of them just because, you know, shipping's getting to be really expensive. So I thought, you know, at least you can get 2 and then just pay for 1 shipping. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Monica from Peru. What time is it over there right now? Hi, Pam. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. I painted this wood piece with a chalk Waverly ink, and it's ocean color. And then I sanded it, and then I antique waxed it with the Waverly antique wax. So that's what I did there. Oh, I'm moving my camera. So, and then I painted this block in my, in crimson, Waverly crimson. You get these at Walmart. And for those of you that are new to my page and don't know what I'm doing, so I started selling on Facebook Live items that are already finished. So I will do that again. I'm thinking like Black Friday for right after Thanksgiving. So stay tuned. As soon as I'm ready to go live, I'll post as to when my sale will be. So I do sell items already finished, but then I started making these kits. And so the thought of these kits is, if you purchase them, you get everything to make it. Send it to your house, and then you go back on this live to make it yourself. So it's been working really well, and people have been liking it. So I'm trying to do more of that. I've been really busy. I was actually sick last week, so I've been kind of out of it. But before then, I went to Hawaii. My husband and I celebrated our 29th wedding anniversary. So we've just been kind of busy. 2024, so it's 8/24, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah, 8/24, Monica. So yeah, I've been kind of crazy busy, but yeah. Hi, Lori. Hi, Judy. So yeah, let's get started. So then the little baby Jesus, you can paint this initial color a base coat of any kind. You could use straw. You could use even white. Well, not white. I would do like a darker color because I'm going to paint it gold right now. I'm going to paint it the DecoArt Metallics Glorious Gold. But I like to have it's very transparent, so I like to have a base color underneath it. This is Delta Tawny Medium, which I always add white to this. I don't like how orangey it is, so I add white to kind of tone it down a little bit. And then you could use light ivory and Delta for the blanket, or I used plaster Waverly chalk paint. So that's what I did for this little guy. And then I told you about those colors. And then this color, of course, is my Gilded Glamour, which I've been adding white to that also because it's really a dark color for gingerbread, and I kind of like it to be a little lighter. So, and you will get in the kit also, you'll get a line drawing of the baby Jesus. I'll give you the line drawing of the gingerbread as well, just so you know where to place everything if you have a problem with that. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay, let me put my little doodads aside. Let me turn on my glue gun so that could be ready for the end. We're also be waiting for that. Hi, Roxana. Okay, so I base coated everything. Let me set this aside right here. Okay, I base coated this already. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to side load and add some color onto, well, actually, let me paint the Glorious Gold first. Get that on there. Yeah, so I've been actually really busy the last couple of weeks. Well, I actually did a couple of boutiques for charity. One was for the Cancer Society, and then the other one was for Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. So anything that I did new went kind of there. And I think it sold pretty well. I think it did okay. So then, my light's all messed up. Okay. So I was busy doing that, and then right after that, I just started kind of creating new things and things that I've been drawing in the meantime. You saw my snowmen. I'm really excited about this year's collection. Just when I think, you know, how can I make Santa any more different, or the reindeer any more different? Some things come in my head, and then voila, it comes to life. It's so exciting. Like this one, I was sitting here this morning getting ready to get stuff ready, and I drew this guy. And I've done something like this before with 2 gingerbread heads, but I was making some sugar cookies out of wood, not real sugar cookies, and I thought he would be really cute. So I cut him out today, and I am doing this guy. And just when I thought I wasn't going to be able to do any more gingerbread stuff, I came up with that. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Courtney. Okay, so where's my other? I have another baby Jesus. I did 2 of them just so I could be more productive as I'm talking to you guys. How many days till Christmas, guys? I think it's absolutely crazy that the holidays are here. I'm not even thinking of any presents at this time. Just trying to come up with new ideas. And I'll show you a couple of sneak peeks of stuff that I've been working on. Just to get you excited. Just because I'm excited when I make them. You saw the Santas I was making the other day. I finished all of those. And yeah. So let's do that. And then, let's see if I'm missing anything. Okay. Let me go ahead and sand this block. Brad is here. So all I'm doing is just sanding. I'm going to tell him it's for teaching purposes. But I don't want to be over my stuff, so let me go over the trash can. So I just sand the edges, and then I sand the top. And just one thing about stenciling, you guys, is you need to try to have a really smooth surface for the best outcome. I have this tack cloth, it's all red. So you could have the best outcome when you stencil, is what I found. So you see that this was already sanded, and this is kind of even more rustic, which is fine because it's going to be next to the baby Jesus. I think make it look kind of mangery looking. But I sanded the edges, and then I did antique wax on them. So let me do antique wax on that since we're waiting for the gold to dry. Okay, so Courtney, I was looking through my stuff from last year, and then I thought, oh my gosh, I don't have any penguins on my list. So thanks for telling me that, because I do want to make penguins. I think it's so adorable. So yeah, I want to try to draw some more of those too. So then I just get the antique wax on this brush. You could use a wet wipey, that works too. So then you just rub it on. You take off most of it on the, I've done this on a live before, so sorry if I'm being redundant here. But you just wipe most of it off and then you just rub it on, kind of go on the edge. And if you get too much on and you don't like it, grab a wipey really quick and then you can just take it off. So yeah. Yeah, so I made reindeers, I made Santas, I made Santas and chimneys. Oh my gosh, but just the amount of stuff that I'm coming up with is kind of crazy, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do everything I want to do, which is killing me. So I try to do 6s or 4s, but I've been doing 3s lately just because I want to get so much done. So yeah. Okay, so then put that in there. Let's give this another coat. So this is the only thing that I didn't prepare because I kind of wanted to show you guys the base color and then how I did that. So what are you guys all up to? No, Judy, we don't have enough time. That's absolutely right. If I could show you, so I have this a manila folder that I put all of the drawings that I've been doing, and I have it listed as drawings I have not done. So that's absolutely packed. And then I go through there sometimes and I'll be like, okay, what am I gonna cut out today? So I take out a few things, but it's not just a few things, it's like a ridiculous amount of things. And yeah, like let me show you. I'm gonna just give you an example of what I want to cut. Look at this. This is absolutely some stuff's from last year. This is a new guy, which, oh my gosh, too cute. Yeah, but all of those are when I did it Christmas in July or Christmas in August, I think I did. This is from last year. This is a new guy I created. Yeah, this is a new guy. I done that gingerbread. Yeah, so this is what I want to cut, you guys, and I'm just, it's ridiculous. Oh, there's a penguin, Courtney. I did do a penguin that's going to say joy. I think I did the gingerbread one for Christmas in August, and I still haven't done the snowman one. So see, this is a handful, and I still have tons that I want to get to, but we'll see what I finish by November. Okay, so then what I'm going to do with this one is I want to shade this little guy, and I shade it with burnt umber, and of course the gilded gold. If you have, I know a lot of you guys have your own gingerbread color that you use, which is totally fine. Let me get another brush here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so then I'm just gonna load the brush with the gilded gold, and then I'm just gonna tip the edge on it so that I could shade this little guy. So then this makes it so easy for it to blend. Just do that. And then let me see this little guy, and I kind of want to see where the shading is. So I'm going to go this way. I wanted to go on earlier, but of course I was not prepared, so I decided to go on tonight. All right, just like that. To accent it, you can go back and do the sides of the face. Oh, Courtney, you can do a craft show. That's fun. Chrissy, you're putting up your Christmas decorations? Wow, you're on it. Courtney, say mine now. You're funny. Hi, Dusty. You need to clone me, Lori? Yeah, I wish I could be cloned so that I would just... Actually, I just need someone to base paint for me. I've said that before on a live, and then I can come home and just do all of this fun stuff. So, just get some color on the edges there. Just like that. I think this good on the... There we go. All right. Then I made 2 of these guys too. Trying to be productive, you guys. Concentrate so I'm not a little bit more water. Remember to go to your water well to grab a little bit more water if it's really dry. Uh-oh, I think I went too far down. His tummy's not that down. Oh, he's gonna be a chunky. He'll be a chunky. Okay. And then still got this nasal thing going on. A friend of mine thinks it's a sinus infection. So I feel fine. It's just kind of annoying. All right, there we go. And then I want to put a little line down for his legs. I went to the lumber yard a couple weeks back with my husband, and oh my gosh, they had the best sugar pine, and it just was so good. I was so excited because the time before the stuff I got was so bad. Okay, so now let's go ahead and shade this. You don't want to worry too much about the shading on here just because we're going to cover it with, we're going to paint lines for the hay. It's dry, so I get a little bit more water. Just get some shading in there. And then I got this one. Yeah, you do it right after. You do Black Friday shopping, Courtney, or you put it out black on Friday? Well, you guys are having snow, huh? We've actually started getting kind of a cold winter. Aw, there comes Amy. I think she thinks it's too dark here, huh? She's bringing a light thing for me. It's been chilly, so for being LA and Southern California, it's been kind of cold. I mean, our cold, I went to work the other day, it was 47 degrees, so that's pretty cold for me. I mean, it warmed up to 70, but yeah, so, and then what I want to do is side load some more burnt umber. Sorry, I didn't tell you that was burnt umber. And put it on here. You notice that I use all the same colors, which is nice if you purchased stuff from me before, because it'll all kind of match regardless. And I mean, it might be a little off, but for the most part, I use the same colors. Okay. Let me see. I think I should go around the halo around his head. I mean, we can keep adding to this guy, but this is his little halo. I'm gonna have to go over it with flesh again. Okay. That's gonna bother me. Oh, you decorate Christmas right after Thanksgiving. Mid-October. Do you usually have a lot more snow, Courtney, than mid-October? Hi, Griselda. Griselda.
Is it too bright for you?
No, it's perfect. It's nice. That's much better. Thank you, Amy. Now they can see my stuff too. Okay. I got on there a little bit. Let me just clean that up a little bit. I think this one was fine, but it's kind of hard to, just because I'm not in the right, with all this camera and my iPad to see comments. It's very limiting of what I can do here. Okay, so there's that. Then let's go ahead and highlight with white, Delta white. My favorite. Delta is my favorite acrylic paint, and then after that is Decor. But I just think Decor's a little thicker sometimes, and I like it to be not as thick. I think that's the difference for me. Okay. Everybody has their own, what they like, right? Usually mid-October is the first fall, but doesn't fully stick till late November. Oh, so you still have time. You still have time. Okay, so then I just get a brush, dry brush, grab some paint, and then dab it off of my towel. I've done this before. I'm not gonna say I've done it before. So I just take off most of it. And then, because this might be your first time seeing this, right? So I should not say that. And then I really highlight his face. And I noticed, you guys, that on one of my Santas, I forgot to highlight his face. And you could really tell. It was really weird. Because you don't think it's that much, it's doing that much, but it really, I don't know. I just noticed it. It was a significant amount of difference. So then, I really get it on there. Oh, maybe too much. And then this guy, I think I'm just going to highlight the top of his little bassinet thing, little manger thing. Do you ice fish like your mom, Courtney? I still can't get over you guys doing that. I think that's absolutely crazy. I mean, I love fishing, but I want it to be a nice warm weather outside, not stuck in a trailer thing that you could talk about. Can't imagine that. Let me put some more flesh on here. Didn't cover up that boo-boo I made. Just like that. And then let me do this guy. Of course, I made 2 gingerbread and 2 little baby Jesus, but I didn't make 2 signs. So I'll have to do that. That's my problem. I'll do stuff like this, and then when I'm putting sets together and things, I just have to come up with whatever I have. That's why I have different sets and things. That, you know, 1 of this, 2 of this. Yeah, it really does make the difference, the highlight and shading. Janice, it's cooled off in Southwest Utah. Oh, she really likes ice fishing, huh? I mean, I guess I like fishing, so I guess I would do it if I liked it that much too. Okay, so there's that. Gosh, it looks really weird under the light. It looks good. Okay, so I did that. Okay, let's go ahead and put a little bit of white on his little face. I didn't do this last year, but let's try it. All right. I think we're good. Looks good. Okay. So now what? Let's get my handy dandy red. This is Cherry Red, and it's Deco Art, and this is what I do the gingerbread noses with. And you guys, I did this by hand, the shading and all of that. But when you get your piece and you base coat it, try to get one of these. Oh, of course it's not here. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Try to get one of these chalk pencils, the General's charcoal white pencil, and then you can just lightly do your shape how you want. Something like that. That way you kind of have a guide, because I know some people it's hard to kind of gauge where everything goes. And then you can just wipe it off with, you know, whatever you don't get on, just wipe it off with some water or a wipey, and it comes right off. Okay, so then let's do his nose. And again, you'll get the little mini line drawing of this guy, and then you can kind of see where you place it all. And then I don't know, I talked to you guys about it last time. If you get tracing paper, you can just copy it onto the tracing paper and then transfer it over that way too. Not sure how you guys get your patterns on your pieces of wood, but all right, let me go ahead. Oh gosh, you guys. So you know I've made those blocks, the little books that look like books, and I don't know if you guys saw that Target had the blocks already done, and I'm like, you know what, why do it? So then I created this guy, which I think I had before, or maybe not before. This is kind of a new guy. I'm going to put a little spoon on him, and then I'm doing a little cocoa. So that way I didn't have to make the blocks. I just bought them, and then I just added this guy to it. So I thought it was kind of cute. That's another thing. I have a few of those that I made. Oh, I don't want to shoot. I didn't put white on here. I'll wait on these guys. They don't really bother me. Okay. So wait till that dry. Okay, so then, oh, let's get some little tiny dry brush again. And again, wipe it off on your towel. Pick up some red. And then I'm going to put little cheeks on baby cheeses. Just lightly. Like that. Just like that. Yeah. Courtney, I have a cousin that moved. My cousin's kids moved. Well, I don't know if you guys are close. My cousin made friends with somebody online. My cousin's daughter made, and she's my cousin, right? She made friends with somebody online, and she was going to open up, and she baked. My cousin bakes. So she was going to open up a cupcake shop. And she said, why don't you come move out here and you could help me bake and do things. So her and her husband packed up and moved out to Minnesota. Now they've lived in Southern California their entire lives. So they moved to Minnesota and they always have snow, and she shows me snow. It's just crazy. She posts on Facebook. So then she convinced, I don't know how she convinced her sister to move out there as well. So my cousin Alicia moved out there as well. So then she convinced my cousin, her dad, to move out there as well. So there's 3 of them out there. Oh, the cake pops, the faux cake pops, Courtney. Oh yeah, I should have her do something, huh? Like that on live. She'd hate me for it, but yeah, I don't know how I've seen her do the balls and then with the stick, but I don't know. I can't remember how she covers it to make it look like the cake pops. So, they're out there, Courtney, the whole family, except for her mom didn't go. She visits a lot since the girls are out there now, and the girls have kids, so yeah. And the cupcake shop is called Amy's Cupcakes. Yeah. Okay, so this is done. I need another coat of red for the nose. Okay. Oh shoot, made it too big. Oh no. Astros are winning. They might win tonight. Just no bueno. Been rooting for the Phillies, but they don't seem to do anything. Okay. Oh, he's super cute. Okay, let's go ahead and vinyl these guys. So, like I said, in the kit, you'll get the vinyl to do this. And I don't give you a piece that's big enough for it, so I try to put it on the edge, just where all the wording is. Yeah, Lori, isn't that a big change from California to Minnesota? And she keeps telling us, you need to come out here. I'm like, I don't know if I could do a winter like that. I don't like the sun, but I'm not particularly fond of that much cold either. Okay, so then, oop, I missed a spot. Make sure you get all of the pieces. And then yours won't be rounded. I just had this one done already. Yours won't be rounded because I didn't know. This is too straight and it's too round, so yours will be straight. So then you just try to, my cuts aren't always exactly the size of what the vinyl is. So just try and match up either the bottom and the edge or something close. Let me just go like that, it looks like it. Okay. And then I get a chiseler, or if people use a credit card, I guess. And then just peel it back this way. Don't go up, or else it might lift off your vinyl. So then you have that. And then cookies for Santa. Remember, try to get all of your, well, yours will have it from the top to the bottom. You won't get the complete all the way down because my vinyl is, my transfer tape isn't big enough. Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look, Courtney. I don't know where she's at. Right, Lori? We don't like the Astros either. Probably gonna win. They want to redeem their name. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look on her Facebook again to see where she's at. Really pretty. She's by a lake, or she's always going to some lake. But I'm sure you guys have tons of those out there. Didn't I start it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so then there's that. So this one I'm going to do white, and this one I'm going to do in the plaster, or if you're doing light ivory, something like that. I just want it to match the blanket. So let me do the white first. And it's my chalk paint. I like to use the thicker paint for stenciling, because for some reason it doesn't seep under as much. So then I try to put a little bit on the side so that I don't get it all gooped up. And actually this is a new bottle of chalk paint, so it's not very thick. I think it should have been mixed though too. And since this has the red, it's gonna take a couple of coats. I think I asked Tracy one time, Courtney, if she was by wherever she lived, because I had asked her, and I think she said she was 45 minutes away from there. So yeah, it's pretty close. Let me not 5 minutes away, but 45 minutes isn't a long way. Okay, we'll leave that there. And then we'll get... You just found me? Sandra, what do you mean you just found me? Oh, just now that I'm live. That's everywhere in Minnesota. Oh, 45 minutes is everywhere in Minnesota. I mean, 45 minutes from Tracy. Cheaper to live than in California, but the winters are rough. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're even farther from Tracy? I thought you guys would be closer than that. Okay. So, for this one, I'm just going to use the same brush. I hope it doesn't mess up my white, but... It'll be a little whitish, I guess, on this, and then I just don't want to use another brush because I need them for, if I need a dry brush for something. And I do this with no water, you guys, because you don't want it to seep through. Yeah, Sandra, so these are going to be kits. I'm doing one that's Jesus is the Reason, and I'm doing one that's Cookies for Santa. One has a gingerbread, and one has a baby Jesus. This is going to need another coat, too. I'm in the camera here. Okay. Just got my hands all dirty with this paint. Okay. Let me give this another coat. This red is not. This red is very transparent, so it takes a little while sometimes to get coats. So Courtney, is there something else you do besides the faux food, or do you just do mugs usually? You guys, if you guys don't know, Courtney Schletty does faux food, and I think it's Faux Fections by Courtney. I think that's her page, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh yeah, everyone is near Link. Oh, Megan, I'm stenciling. I'm not painting over the letters. I see the letters have an open spot. It's a vinyl that I made, and I'll take off the vinyl right now, and you'll see that I stenciled it. And because I don't have good writing, I wish I did. I don't. I said something to my daughter the other day, and I said, I wish I could do this, and she goes, you can. I go, no, I can't. My writing's not nice. Like, there's so many of you out there that have hand lettering that's really pretty. Okay. So this one's pretty much done. So then you just grab the end. I think it was Megan, you were asking about it. Okay, so then you just pull it back, and there you have your stenciled word or whatever that you did. And I do this a lot on my signs just because it's clean. I don't know about easy because this is a little bit time consuming, cutting the vinyl and then cleaning it up. If I messed up, like right here, it seeped through. You see that? So I'm gonna have to get the blue and then clean that up. So there's Jesus is the Reason. Let me go back to the white and give this another coat. Because it's chalk paint, it just, you see how it gets chalky. So then one simple base coat, and then the second one could be thicker. All right. So just like that. All right, and then grab the vinyl. And then I have a pin pen, or you could use, I don't know, I think they have little tiny styluses for that. To take out the vinyl from the inside. And I'll show you right now. Yeah, oh, you know what? It's so late. I might put them up for sale tomorrow, Janice. Sorry. If I get to finish them tonight, then maybe I'll do it later on tonight, but I will put up, I think I might do 10 of each. I think I'll do 10 of each. I think I should be good with 10. I could handle cutting out 10 things, right? Okay. So, and then just remember with my kits, you guys, you're welcome to make more if you want and sell them. However, usually my patterns are like that. I don't usually give a line drawing, but since I'm giving a line drawing, that's kind of giving you access to sell. But please do not give out the pattern to other people to have. Please, I'd appreciate it if you would not do that. They can reach out to me if they want a pattern. So that's my only rule. Okay, so I try to do patterns that don't have that much of this stuff so I don't have to weed it, and that's what I mean, that it's a little easier but not really, because you still have to do all of this work to do it. Ooh, Alice in Wonderland, that sounds cute. Yeah, it is a lot of practice, Marianne, to do lettering. And I try, years ago when I did craft shows, I would do the usual toll painting type of letters where you put the dots on the end. I can manage something like that, but that's about it. But something like this, I think. And my daughter, like, she doesn't know this yet, but I'm trying to gather up as much stuff that when she comes over, that maybe she can letter some stuff for me. Just because she's got such great lettering too. Almost done with this. This one actually did not seep through, so that's nice. There's not really any cleanup to do on this one. I mean, I could be picky and do that. I might do that later when I get off, but for the most part, there it is. And there's going to be his little cookies for Santa. And then, if you get this kit, you guys, I would add like a little rolling pin to kind of set it up in your little area. I don't know. Just thought it'd be cute. Okay. So there's that one. Let me do Jesus is the Reason. What was that? I got some gunk on there. This one will need to have touched up, but I'll do that after I get off. But I just get my liner brush and then I just go in the parts that need to be touched up. Okay, then I'm going to show you on this Jesus what I do to kind of define it a little bit more. I used an X-Acto knife to get some lines on the halo and on the blanket. And last one. All right, there we go. See, so I'll just touch it up right there with a little bit of the ocean, and that'll be good. And see, that'll be cute next to that one. Okay, so where am I here? Okay, so we're gonna do really simple eyes on this guy. Oh, no, let's do this first. Shoot, did I leave this out? So remember I was looking for Candy Brown forever, and I couldn't find it, so I settled with Antique Maroon, but I added black to it, and it was almost exactly like candy bar brown. I use this one to shade all of my red. So I'm going to get the edge of the brush and then that. Okay, it's just like that. So then let's go ahead and do the white. Oh yeah, let's do, I like to spackle, or not spackle, like sprinkle some white on here. So I just get an old stencil brush and some water, and then I dip it in my white paint. The more water you have, the thicker the, oh, let's go this way. And I just spatter them all. Oh, I got some on my, which is okay. I think I'm just going to do both. I think that's okay. Okay. So then you don't want too much water because then it's going to be really milky, but I'm going to get a little bit more paint. And then, there we go. All right, just spatter them like that with some white. And then, and people use just a regular brush and just do it with their finger. I started off using a toothbrush when I used to tool paint. You could do that as well. So then I'm going to get a long liner. I think this one's also a 10, oh, and it's a 1 liner, number 1 maybe. Got it at Michael's. So I'm going to put the frosting on them, and I'm going to put squiggles on all of his tummy. And then just on his hands. Then on his feet. And I'll do this little crown thing that I like to do. You could do whatever lines you want. I started doing, oh, like this one. Yeah. I started doing this little swirl, which is kind of cute. And then the little crown, so it's whatever you want. Just remember to squiggle. I know sometimes my squiggles end up being really straight, so just try to keep in mind. Okay, there they are. They're already coming to life. They need a little heart belly button. Oh, very cute, Courtney. How did I get into painting? Okay, so I started painting, graduated in 1985. I'm dating myself, you guys. And there was a little craft store. I always loved crafts. Always, always, always. Ever since I was little, that's all I was really fascinated about, any crafts. And there was a tiny little toll painting store here in Temple City. I lived in San Gabriel at the time. And I was just fascinated by it all. And I went and I learned how to toll paint. I absolutely loved it. But the funny thing was I was probably the youngest person in there. Because basically, I was what, 8, it was 1986, so I was like 18, 19 when I started painting. So it's just kind of funny, because there was a lot, you know, older women that worked or had kids, and they would come and do things, you know, have a class, go to a class. Yeah, so that's kind of how it all started. Okay, so then I'm just going to get this, I need to get a new one. It's a 10-aught, but it's a short liner. You see it's a short liner? It's really short. And I'm gonna fill it up with paint, and then I'm gonna get a little dip on it. You see the little Oh, if you can see it. A little ball at the end. And I'm just going to make a really easy eye. Set it down and lift. And set it down and lift. And set it down and lift. Set it down and lift. There you go. That makes an easy eye. You could also use a stylus and do dip, dot, dip, dot. That's fine too. Okay, so then I'm going to get my other liner. It's a longer liner. They call it a mid-length on this thing. So, okay, so then I'm just going to add eyebrows. And then make a little stroke for his cheeks. And this is where you could do whatever smile you want. And I'm going to use my smile that I always use with this little mouth. Why is the game turned upside down? Sorry, it's really hard for me to see the way I'm holding it. There we go. Okay. He's already coming to life. And then put little eyebrows. Let's make this mouth a little different just so you could see. Let's kind of bring it down a little bit more. And then I'll put a little tiny mouth. This one won't have the little circle that I usually do. Just like that. Okay. Then with the black paint and a stylus, you're going to put the eyeballs on in for baby Jesus. So I'm going to use the small end of my stylus. And I'm going to dip, dot, dip, dot. They're a little big, so I'm going to dip, dot on my palette, and then dot again. Dip on my palette, and then dot again. So see, it made them a little smaller. So it's whatever you like. And then I'm going to load my brush again with black paint, and then just add a little tiny, do I want to put a little, it's like, oh, or do I want a mouth? We can do a mouth, huh? There we go. Yeah, these eyes are a little bigger. It's okay. All right, so then, oh, we need to put with burnt umber and your brush, I'm just going to add a little belly button, a little heart belly button, and a little heart belly button. Okay, there's that. And then the other thing that I want to do is I'm going to get my stencil brush again with black paint because I want to add some speckles of black on here. Try not to get on its face. Try to get away from his eyes, or there we go. Just adds a little bit more character to it. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we're going to put the straws for the lines. And the only thing this guy needs is a highlight in his nose. So I get a really tiny brush, dry brush, and pick up some white, and then just brush it on for a highlight. Oh, and they also need their dots. Just like that. And then get the stylus and dip, dot, dot. And then do dot, dot on the baby Jesus. See, I'm not even loading the stylus again. I just kept putting dot, dots. Okay, and then this guy needs a big dot. And then there. All right, so those gingerbreads are done, and then we have to just decorate the block, I think, and I think we might be done. Okay, so this is what I was going to show you guys. So the baby Jesus has a blanket, and so what I do is I get prepared here. This is the status. All right, we'll try this one. I have a swivel X-Acto knife. I can't find it, so I'm just going to use this X-Acto knife. And you see the line here where the blanket is? So I'm going to start at this corner and then push down and kind of engrave it in there. Like that. And then bring this one over. Just like that. Okay? Kind of defines it. You can do it out of a pen if you want. It's up to you. Okay, so then I get here. I start in the middle, and I'm going to bring down a line, and then another line, and then another line, and then just keep going. So you need to find your middle first, and then just kind of space it out where you think they should go. And it kind of looks like a halo. There you go. We still need a straw on him, but let me just do this guy first. Go there. There. And then again, find your middle of the face and bring the line up. And then the line. I think I saw this. I did a baby Jesus ornament years ago. And I think I saw the lines on there, and then I just thought, well, let me see if I can engrave it. It kind of gave it a different effect, and it's engraved. Okay, so then I'm going to grab straw, Delta straw, and then you have some white, and then I would get some sable brown, and then some burnt umber. Where's my sable brown? Sable brown, sable brown. Here it is. Roxana, I'm trying to get more files on there. You know, the problem is I draw them, and then I make them, and then I draw something else, and then I make something else, and so it's just kind of this vicious circle. But I'll try to get something else on there for Christmas. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to load up your liner brush, and then just kind of swoop around. Just like that. And then they could be like whatever, okay? And then pick up some straw. And then put some straw in there. You can kind of go sideways. And it just looks like he's on some hay. Oh, I picked up brown. Okay, let me pick up some more. Okay, then I'm going to pick up some burnt umber. I don't know if I told you guys the color of the crib. It was brown iron oxide. Sorry about that. I think that's the only color I didn't give you. I just realized. I would have liked a little lighter color, but my sable brown was too light. My burnt umber was too dark. So I kind of went in between. Looks good. Add some white or some ivory, whatever. Probably stick with the ivory. and if you want to add more, some other color, just like that. Okay. Any questions on that? I think I might add, oh, I don't know if I will. Let me see. I feel like it needs some black on here. Yeah, that looks kind of cute. I don't even know what I do from one year to the next. I try to take pictures of everything so I could see if I make it again. But really, it's the weirdest thing that it could be the same exact pattern, but I'll make it a little different somehow. And you could probably do this with the brown iron oxide plus black, but since I had already highlighted it, I didn't want to do that again. Okay. There we go. Okay. So these guys are done. Yeah, these little Jesus are done. What else was I going to... Oh, so now we're just going to add the cute little stuff on here. So I'm thinking adding a little bit of greenery and a bow. I have a bow. Jeez. And since my glue gun is already out... Oh, Amy disconnected it when she connected my light. That's funny. Okay. So we're going to have to wait a little bit, guys. I was like, why is it not on? Remember I said, oh, we could do this meanwhile. So you'll get these 4 pieces of ribbon for the cookie one. And then just do this. The cutest ribbon at Hobby Lobby. This one turned out thicker. I should have probably cut it down, but I'm just leaving it. Okay, so then I have my handy dandy thing that I made. You could do this out of cardboard. You could use your hand, but I'm just gonna go around and around, just like that. Grab some jute. Jute and make a knot. Thank you, Peggy, for sprinkling. Hi, Peggy. Okay. Tie it tight. Tight like that, and then take out this. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the fabric. And then you just start shaping it and moving it around to poof it up. This is your little poof for the top of your sign. I should actually do this while I'm sitting watching TV, although usually I'm not watching TV, I'm painting and watching TV. But I need to figure out how to get these done faster. So just keep poofing it out until you like it the way you want it to be. It just adds a cute little thing on top. Might be a little thick. You might not use all 4. Maybe I should just put 3 in there. Oh, this one has. Oh, thank you, Peggy. Yeah, they're little chunky gingerbreads. I like making my things look chunky. All right. So then just find a good spot. And then let's see if this is, yeah, it's going to be hot enough. coming out, but it's really not that hot. But I just stick it on. Get a little smaller if you want. So yeah, so there's one kit right here. And then we're going to finish the other kit with Jesus is the Reason. And again, if you guys do buy this kit, I would suggest if you have a rolling pin, add a rolling pin. I also have an old cookie cutter, which would be really cute with it. If you have an old cookie cutter, add a cookie cutter, and it makes a cute little set. Add it to a tier tray set. I'll have these for sale as well on my sale in November. So watch out for that. For those of you who do not craft and rather buy ready-made stuff, I'll have that as well. Okay, so then the Jesus is the Reason. Let me see if I could. Hot glue. Greenery on there. It's cute. Alright, and then I was going to show you another sneak peek, huh? I'll show you a sneak peek. I'm almost done here. And I'm going to try to go on more often, guys. Sorry, I've been kind of really busy, but I will try to go on and either just paint along or have more kits for you. I figure this is kind of an easy one that I can cut out for you guys and I can sell kits. So that's my problem. I like to cut wood out, but I want to make stuff as well. So, and then just add a bell. I mean a bell. And there's your Jesus is the Reason. How cute is that? So, and you can just kind of, what was the score they just said?
3-1.
Let me see. Let's do that. I'm painting too. Okay. So there's one kit. Oh, I was going to show you a sneak peek. What should I show them? The Santa. So this still needs glitter. Okay, this still needs glitter, but this is one of the Santas I painted the other night. How cute. I'm super excited. And when I did vinyl for the chimney part, and when I lifted it, it kind of lifted up the paint, which I don't mind. I think it looks like a brick, an old brick. And he's going to have his buddy with him. So this is one set that I worked on. How cute is this little guy? His face. And I put little hair, I put some paint there for his little hair. But so that's a little sneak peek that you guys got to see. This will be on my sale in November. I hope you guys tune in when I finally do put a date up. And I will put up these for sale, these kits. I'll probably put them up tonight, later on tonight, Janice. I know you were asking. Oh, wrong one. And this goes with this guy. I hope you can see that okay. I don't know. Maybe not. And so the kit, you'll get the pieces of wood. You'll get all of the little greenery to go with it. Oh, it's down below. Oh, look at you, Amy. Amy's positioning it for me. And, oops. And you will get a line drawing. You'll get a line drawing so you know where to place all of the colors. And then just go back on this video. It's going to stay on. And that way you guys can follow along with me. Any questions before I come off? Thank you, Nicole. Thanks, Kimberly. Thanks, Courtney. Yeah, so that's it. I'm working on a bunch of stuff, you guys. I hope I wow you guys in November. I'm really liking the stuff I'm making. So, like I showed you the gingerbread as a sneak peek, and I showed you my Santa with my reindeer. I have to show you again. He's super cute. Look at that face. He just makes me smile. Okay. But have a good rest of your weekend. I will get these up. I think I'll do 10 of each kits. So if you want, you can get both, and that way you save on shipping and you don't have to worry about getting them separately. I was trying to go on twice a week, and that way you guys can get 2 at a time. But I just never know when I'm going to go on, so I just wanted to do this. I thought it was kind of cute for those of you who like to craft. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks, Marianne. Thanks, Roxana. And Courtney exercising your fingers. Oh my God, Courtney, I have to laugh because that last sale I had when Brad touched a button and it came off, and you're like, and you said, he's fired, right? I was, oh my God, I keep seeing that. I'm dying when you said that. I'm like, okay, we can't fire anybody because we need as many people as we can get. But I thought that was hilarious. You're pretty funny. So you guys have a good rest of the weekend. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me. But I'll see you guys again. See you soon. Bye-bye.